ABC4 News.
Welcome back, everyone. Following the Betty White Challenge, encouraging people to donate to help an animal in need, we're highlighting Utah's oldest animal rescue group. Joining us today is Di Lewis with the Community Animal Welfare Society, also known as CAWS. Thanks so much for being here with us. Let's first start off, tell us about CAWS.
Yeah, of course. So CAWS, as you mentioned, is Utah's oldest foster-based rescue, which means that all of our animals are in foster homes rather than in shelter or kennel environments. We're entirely volunteer-based, and we adopt out about 1,300 animals in Utah every year.
That's impressive. Okay, we've had some experiences here behind the scenes with this next question. So I want to talk to you about how you rescued some dogs from the potentially deadly parvo virus. I guess first start off with what is that and what do pet owners need to know about it so they can hopefully prevent something in their own animal?
Of course. So parvo is a really serious virus that affects dogs. It's kind of similar to a feline distemper type thing. It can cause really dehydration, bloody vomiting, and diarrhea. It can be really dangerous for dogs if they're not vaccinated against it. Luckily, they can get vaccines for it, but people just need to really be aware that the vaccines are available and to keep their puppies before that series of vaccine is finished, to keep their puppies away from other dogs, because that virus is unfortunately very stable. It can live for a really long time in soil and around other dogs. And so we just want to make sure that people are aware of how they can keep their puppies safe before they're vaccinated against parvo.
Okay, such a good reminder for everyone out there. Let's now talk about how you guys have foster families for the animals in need. Talk about that, because I think that is something that makes your organization different from the rest.
Yeah, it is. So all of our animals are in foster homes. And it's something that's really important for us to be able to help as many animals as we do every year. It's something that if maybe somebody isn't able to take on a long-term commitment of owning an animal, but they still want to be involved, they can become a foster. And it can be something that even people, if your apartment allows it, you can do that. Even if you have a spare bedroom, that is better for an animal to be in than maybe in a shelter environment. For a lot of these animals, they can get really stressed out in shelters. So we're always looking for people who are interested in becoming fosters and who can just spare that extra room to help out a dog or a cat in need.
Okay, so obviously they need the space, but what else do you think makes a good foster family for an animal in need?
Honestly, it really depends. We have some animals that have higher needs, so people who have experience with cats and dogs who can kind of help socialize them and bring them around, that's really great for some of those higher need animals. But even people who have no other experience, they can get involved. We have some cute little puppies and kittens that just need willing and excited people to help out. So honestly, it can be any range of experience, and we can kind of guide people along the way with what they need to know.
I think that's the important part, is that you're going to help them out. If they're willing,
definitely,
you can help make up the difference. Now, what if someone's sitting at home right now saying, okay, I don't want to just foster an animal, I want to adopt one and bring it home with me. How does that process work for you guys?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they can just go look at adoptable animals on our website, cause.org. But basically what we would ask people to think about is what they're able to care for. So maybe if you have a smaller apartment or if you have a more low-key life, something like that, then look for an animal that doesn't have as high of energy needs. Just basically kind of think about what fits well in your life. And then you could just fill out an adoption application. Our coordinators are always willing to help people find the animal that is kind of the right fit for what they're looking for.
And finally, you said it from the very beginning that you guys are based on donations by the help of our community. So how do people donate and help you continue this great cause?
Of course, people can always donate at our website at cause.org or on Venmo at cause-UT.
Okay, that's easy. We all can Venmo, so perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today. As you saw the website, you can find it online at abc4.com. Casey, is it over to you?
Thanks, Emily.